So here's where all the work gets done. I'm going to give the 4x4 tray a little wash up, all little drip trays. Still got to get this light out. We got the 6500. It's got to go up in there. We are using that Growtec Fertigation Manager again. This thing kicked ass last season. Definitely saved us on a lot of days. If you're not familiar with it, you can go back. I have a full setup video, and then I have another video in the middle of season 4 called Growtec Save My Grow. If you want some more information on it, it's really cool. Multiple waterings per day. Each station gets its own amount of water. So there's no calculating and changing emitters. Normally on an irrigated system, what one pot gets, every pot gets. This one adaptive, you can set it to runoff. That's what these scales are for. You set it for 5, 10, 20, whatever you want percent runoff. It's going to continually add or reduce every fertigation to where you maintain that level of runoff. So I'm going to jump off for a minute, make sure my scales are still calibrated. First episode in the Growtec Manager episode, I go over all that, how to do it. Basically, you just find something, put it on a scale, get the weight, and you're going to sit it on there, change it if it needs it. You're basically tearing the scale. So you're going to do that with your pans on it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make sure they're all calibrated. We'll be right back. Alright, so right here we are in the app. Basically, we're going to turn all the scales on. So we're going to turn all the scales on, give them a tare, make sure they're reading 0, then we're going to run the calibration. Alright, so we got the scales zeroed out. We're going to go ahead and calibrate them. Just going to use this right here. It's 119. You can see that, station 1, we got 118.9. Station 2, zeroed out. I think some of these hoses are in the way. This needs to be 119. You can see just a little bit off. We're going to go ahead and raise that up. Test it one more time. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and jump off here, knock out those other two. We'll move on to the next step. So I guess I no longer have the footage left over. Basically all I did was run some really hot water to clean the lines and to flush out the pumps. You can use any type of enzyme cleaner, EM5, whatever you want to use, a hydroponic cleaner. There's also a calibration feeder for the actual watering amounts. What makes the Growtec unique is inside the pump housing, there's actual 4 individual pumps. You can calibrate each one of those. It actually runs on a time-based formula. You can go back and check out the first episode of season 4 of the actual Growtec setup. It's real easy. All you do is cycle the pump, and you have a container of water on a scale. You're measuring how much water got removed in the 10-second cycle timer. Then you just plug that into the app. We'll cut this video off right here. The next video will be setting up the light, par test, all that good stuff.